So, you made the leap from a gasoline car to a Tesla, or you're thinking about it. Congrats and welcome to the electric side. But be warned, some things will be shockingly different. I'm Mike Seuss, and today I'll cover 7 major changes you need to get used to when switching from a gas car to a Tesla. They might feel strange at first, but give it a little time and you'll likely wonder how you ever lived without them. Let's dive in. In a gas car, fueling is quick. Stop at a station and fill up in 5 minutes. With a Tesla, refueling means charging the battery, and that's a whole new routine. Most Tesla owners plug in at home overnight, so you wake up each morning to a full tank of electrons. No more weekly gas station runs. The trade-off is that charging isn't instant. Even on a fast Tesla Supercharger, it might take 20-30 minutes to top up on a road trip. This means you'll plan long drives a bit more carefully. Tesla's navigation will help by routing you through charging stops. It's a mindset shift from reactive refueling, only when you're nearly empty, to proactive charging whenever you can. Before long, plugging in will become second nature and you won't miss standing at gas pumps in the cold or rain. Driving a Tesla feels different under your foot. Thanks to regenerative braking, when you lift off the accelerator, the car immediately slows down, almost like you press the brake. That energy goes back into the battery. The first time, it might surprise you. You could jerk forward a bit until you get used to it, but once you get the hang of modulating the pedal, you'll hardly need to touch the brake pedal at all. You simply ease off to slow down and press down to speed up. It becomes smooth and intuitive. Many drivers end up loving one-pedal driving and find gas cars strange afterward. Why do they keep coasting? Bonus, using regen to slow down means your brake pads last much longer, since you're not using them as often. Another shocker is how quiet a Tesla is. No engine rumble, no exhaust growl. When you accelerate, there's just a gentle electric whir. At first, the silence can feel eerie. You might even wonder if the car is on. On the highway, you'll hear wind and tire noise more clearly since there's no engine sound to drown them out. Most people quickly grow to love the serenity. It's easier to talk to passengers or enjoy music without background noise. You might occasionally miss the drama of a roaring engine, but the peaceful ride and lack of vibration becomes something you really appreciate. Before long, the quiet will feel completely normal and gasoline cars will seem annoyingly loud. Before we move on, a quick thank you to today's sponsor, Tesla Neck Pillows. If you spend hours behind the wheel, these pillows provide essential support for your head and shoulders, making long drives much more comfortable. They're my favorite accessory because they elevate your driving experience, seamlessly blending style, comfort, and health benefits. They're made for every Tesla model and come in 3 colors that perfectly match their interiors. Whether you're short or tall, you can adjust the firmness and the height of the pillow to provide consistent support for your neck, back, and shoulders. Don't just take my word for it. They have hundreds of 5-star reviews from Tesla owners just like you. The shipping is free and they come with a 14-day guarantee. But because you're watching my video, I can give you an additional 15% off. Just use my code MS15 at teslaneckpillows.com. Now back to the list. Tesla's Autopilot is a huge leap beyond standard cruise control. It can steer the car within the lane and adjust speed for traffic, essentially handling the drudgery of highway driving, as long as you keep paying attention. The first time you let the car drive itself on autopilot feels surreal and a bit scary. You have to learn to trust the system and stay alert because it's not fully autonomous. Your hands should stay on the wheel, ready to take over if needed. If you have the full self-driving FSD package, the car can even navigate highway interchanges, change lanes on its own, and in some beta versions, drive on city streets, stopping at lights and stop signs under your supervision. That's even more mind-blowing, but it still requires you to be the responsible backup driver. Once you get used to autopilot, it can significantly reduce fatigue on long trips and in heavy traffic. It's like having a smart co-pilot. Just remember, you're still the captain of the ship at all times. Climbing into a Tesla, you'll notice the sleek, minimalist interior. There's no array of buttons, knobs, and gauges like in a traditional car. Instead, almost everything is controlled through the big central touchscreen, with a few functions on the steering wheel buttons or stalks. At first, this can be a bit disorienting. Tasks like adjusting the climate control, tuning the radio, or opening the glove box are done via the screen menu. It might take a little longer to find what you need until you learn the interface. But Tesla's system is pretty intuitive, and you'll get the hang of it quickly, especially with the help of voice commands. For example, you can say, turn on the wipers or set temperature to 70 degrees instead of hunting through menus. Soon, you'll appreciate how clean and futuristic the cabin looks without all the clutter. After you're used to it, going back to a car with a crowded dashboard and dozens of buttons will feel like stepping back in time. Owning a Tesla is a bit like having a smartphone on wheels because it gets over-the-air OTA software updates. Instead of remaining the same year after year, your car can actually improve over time. Tesla regularly pushes updates that download via Wi-Fi and install when the car is parked. These updates can give you new features, performance enhancements, and even bug fixes without ever visiting a service center. You might wake up one day to find your Tesla has a fresh look on the screen, an extra few miles of range, or a new entertainment option thanks to an overnight update. It's a totally different experience compared to a gas car, which will basically be the same vehicle until you replace it. The only catch is you'll need to adjust to little changes now and then. Perhaps the interface layout shifts slightly or a feature behaves differently after an update. But mostly it's exciting. It feels like getting a new car every few weeks in small ways. Just make sure to connect to Wi-Fi regularly so you don't miss any cool new upgrades Tesla sends your way. Switching to a Tesla also changes your maintenance routine. The great news is there's a lot less of it. Say goodbye to oil changes, spark plug replacements, transmission fluid flushes, and emission tests. None of those apply to an electric car. No engine means far fewer moving parts that need regular servicing. Tire upkeep. Rotate your tires regularly and keep an eye on tire wear. The instant torque and extra weight of the battery can wear out tires a bit faster than on a typical car. Brake fluid and coolant. Check and replace brake fluid occasionally. Tesla recommends testing it every 2 years or so. The battery motor coolant may need a flush at long intervals, usually after many years of use. Cabin air filter. Replace the cabin air filter every year or two to keep the interior air fresh. Models with HEPA filters, like some Model SX, have special filters that need periodic changing too. General checks, wiper blades, tire pressure, and other basic wear items still require periodic inspection, just as with any car. The good news is brake pads will likely last a very long time because regenerative braking does most of the work to slow the car. Overall, you'll probably spend far less time and money on maintenance with a Tesla than you would with a gasoline car. It might even feel strange not getting regular oil changes or tune-ups. Just remember to do those few checkups and your Tesla will treat you well. Switching from a gas-powered vehicle to a Tesla is definitely a learning curve. During the first few drives, all these differences can feel a bit overwhelming or weird, but give it a little time. Pretty soon, charging will feel routine, one-pedal driving will become second nature, and the quiet, high-tech ride will be something you cherish. You may even find it hard to go back to a traditional car after this. Embrace the changes and enjoy the ride. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more Tesla tips and EV content like this video. Welcome to the electric revolution and happy driving. Until next time, peace.